right, what's new is new. Back one of the pick today. Yesterday went all right from a picks perspective. We went 1-1. We've been doing that a lot, which isn't always the worst. What I'm saying, just stay 50%. And in those days where you do well, like the other day, where you get two and 0. What I'm saying, you're winning in the long run. So 1-1, nothing to sneeze at. But we like to do better. We got the Mavericks correct. As I said, man, those teams are even. Mavericks ended up winning by 5. Still, a home team has yet to win in that series. Rarely see that, especially when it's a 5. It's gonna be looking at a 6 to 7 game series. Be amazed if the Clippers win on the road again, and then the Mavericks win Game 7, and everyone has won on the road. That'd be something. But we'll see what happens with that series. Very intriguing. Can't wait for Game 6. We got the Grizzlies totally wrong. I had said they would put up more fight. I said they had more fight left in that series. I thought they would keep it close at the very least. But nope, it was an absolute murder. Jazz were up by like 30 at half. It was over. So yeah, we got that one all the way wrong. And then the Knicks, man, embarrassing, man. Really embarrassing. Of course, what I'm saying, you gotta, look at it in perspective of the whole year as, no one expected us to be here. We got the second lowest payroll in the league. Da da da. We're playing with house money. Da da da. But to go out in that way is just totally embarrassing, man. You talk so much trash. You trying to play physical. You doing dirty plays. I mean, both teams did dirty plays. Don't get me wrong. But from the Knicks' perspective, you doing some dirty plays. You talking all this trash in the press conferences, and they're talking trash in the press conferences. You got Trae Young bowing, man. The fans are saying, "Let's go Knicks." We try to have a feel good moment, and this dude pulls up from 30, bro. Pulls up from all the way out there and makes a three, man. Embarrassing, man. Totally embarrassing. Credit to the Hawks, man. They're just simply the better team, but we'll be back. No doubt. No doubt in my mind we'll be back. And I'm going to actually make a video on how we're going to be back and what we should do in the offseason. Because I got a lot of stuff to say, man. I'm gonna keep it to myself for now, but we'll get into it. In the bet we're making today, we're only making one bet today. It's the Portland Trailblazers. No, it's the Denver Nuggets. I'm sorry, going to Portland to take on the Trailblazers. Why I'm picking this game? I would love to pick the Suns versus Lakers again, but it's just too much up in the air, bro. How you gonna make these picks? How are you realistically gonna sit here and make a pick on that game when one, you don't know the health of Anthony Davis, you don't even know if he's playing, you don't know what's going on with that, you don't know what's going on with Chris Paul. He looked like he re-aggravated his injury. Now he's looking injured again. He didn't really play too well in the blowout. How are you really realistically gonna make a pick in that game until you know if Anthony Davis is playing? So that's my only point on that. I may even do a live bet. Personally, I'm looking towards the Suns. I'm being real with you. I think the Lakers season ends today. But I just can't make a bet until I know these things that are up in the air. You know what I'm saying? I'll look for a live bet. But for this game, it's Game 6. In the last game of this series, we had the Nuggets take home, a win somehow. I mean, they're doing everything they could to throw it away, missing free throws, missing wide open layups. Not the clock management was terrible. Not even double teaming Damian Lillard. The dude's going off. He has 45 points at that point, and you're just letting him take the shot 1-on-1 versus Michael Porter Jr., who's not even a good defender. Just very questionable stuff. He hit another step back, and everyone on the court knows that he's going to be going for a step back three in this situation. They're down by 3. He's going for a 3. How come you don't throw a double team? Make someone else make the shot, because everyone else was bricking away. The only guy that was on the team making shots was Damian Lillard. How come you don't make CJ make a shot? How come you don't make Melo make a shot? I just didn't understand what the Nuggets were even doing, but somehow, some way, Jokic kept it coming. Jokic kept making shots. Jokic kept making plays. Beautiful pass to hit Michael Porter Jr. for the dagger. What a pass that was. It barely went over Covington's hands. Great pass, and the Nuggets are somehow able to pull a win. And it's 5 minutes into this video, and we've yet to even talk about this game. So I'm going to keep it real quick. I don't want a 8-minute video or nothing like that. But with this game, my intentions were like I said in the last video, I said whoever loses the next one, I'm going the opposite. I'm picking them to win the next game because I think this series is going 7. But then I saw the spread for this game, -5 for the Blazers. Really, -5 for the Blazers. That's a little bit steep for me. I don't think the Blazers should be favored that much. You have a game that went into double overtime. You have Damian Lillard, who must be, mentally just beat up. I would love to pick the Blazers here. I would love to pick Dame to get his revenge. You know what I'm saying? I'd love to pick the Blazers for the others because the others played absolutely terrible. Carmelo, CJ McCollum, Covington. You know what I'm saying? They played really bad from an offensive standpoint. I would love to pick them to rebound here and pick the Blazers, but -5 is just too much. This is gonna be a close game, most likely. You know what I'm saying? These two teams just went to double overtime, so this game could easily end within one possession. So with that being said, I'm going with the Nuggets. This is too much points you're gonna give me. Once again, it's a 50-50 game, and you're gonna give me 5 points to take the Nuggets. Got to take that all day. So, my intentions were before I saw the spread, I was going to Blazers all day. I would love to pick the revenge, situation here, but it's just too many points you're gonna give me to pick the Nuggets. So I'm taking the points. So I'm going with the Nuggets +5. That'll be my pick. See what happens.